Kevin Michael, aka K9210. In this situation with the LeBron and Stephen A, it seems like it's heating up. And the last time I brought up the subject, I asked, you know what I'm saying? I made the point that two people can be right at the same time. But as I'm listening to Steve elaborate, as well as the other guys on the Gil Arenas show, shout out to Gil Arenas, man, it's just clearer and clearer to me that LeBron is so in his feelings about his son that he not being rational at all. I don't think LeBron taking into consideration how obvious it is that the only reason his son is there is because of him. You get what I'm saying? Now, and if it was a player that was on the team that was putting out the same equal stats as his son, would he be like that? You get what I'm saying? Like, would he be willing to try to stick up for that dude, or would he be telling them, get rid of him, right? So it seemed to me like, you know, like what Stephen A saying, like LeBron so in his emotions, he ain't even thinking like a champion. You get what I'm saying? And at the same time, he's saying to Steve A, you know, this my son, this my son, this my son. And yet at the same time, this the game of basketball. This the game of basketball. This the game of basketball. You ain't confronting them about lying on your son. You ain't really confronting them about slandering your son. You ain't I mean, it ain't even about that. You ain't confronting him about the stats. If you was really wanting to put Steve A in his place, LeBron, you should be checking him with your son's stats. You should be as emphatic as you is about your son's stats. But instead, you protecting your son with all good intentions involved, and anybody else that can relate to it would agree. But at the same time, the way you going about it, is it making Lil Bronny a better player for it? Is it making him a better, is his game getting better as this conversation go on and on and on? And you start taking it more and more personal what people say about your son as opposed to looking at the game for what it is? I mean, come on now. You know your son, and you bring your son into the game. I mean, it's like you putting your son in boxing and expect him not to get hit or something. But these just my thoughts on it. This Stephen A. It seemed like it's catching. It's done got feet. It done grew legs, and it's gonna catch wings. It's heating up, and I still like to know what some of y'all think down in there. Feel free to comment below, cause I really would like to know what you think on this. I'm Kevin Michael, K9210, and I'm out.